What's up, everybody? Man, I don't want to say I've been defeated because I know that it can be done, right? Anything can be done if you want to put as much, excuse me, let me rephrase that. Depending on how much time and effort you want to put into it, right? I mean, anything can be done. However, looking at this and seeing what kind of mess I've got going on here, I would have loved to have had a V8 in here, and I would have loved for it to been an automatic so that my wife could drive it. However, I don't love reinventing the wheel, and that's what it's going to take for me to get this to finagle and fit in here. So yeah, not happening. We've got our heater core coming right out here on one side, right into the back of the valve cover. We are very, very limited in room with the exhaust manifolds on both sides. Oil pan clearance, that's like 10 inches down below just to here. I mean, to the center, excuse me. Oh, no, wrong 10 inches. I'll have to get my measuring stick out, but you know what I mean, it's a lot. So, yeah. I did get it to fit with the radiator. You'd have to run an electric fan for sure. I don't know if you could trim that pulley down right there and do some work to it. And then run a fan right here. Have some clearance issues for sure, but it'd be a tight fit. This side steering would be almost impossible. Since the drag link has to go basically, like I said earlier, right there. There's just too many things in the way. Too much I don't really want to deal with. So yeah. Tomorrow, we're going to go ahead and rip all this back out. Put the headers and the motor mounts and everything back on it so that it's at least sealed back up. And put this motor off to the side for maybe another project down the road. I know my buddy Josh has an iron pig. Could probably use that. Maybe that'll go with that automatic transmission with the adapter to make a two-wheel drive transmission into a four-wheel drive transmission from Inchworm, I think. And then it has the 4.7 gear set in it with the 4-cylinder case. So maybe we'll still be able to put this and the harness and all of that to good use in something else down the road. That's something that I'd really like to build and show you guys. I've been trying to get Josh to do this for a while. He already has a donor Sequoia, but that's a whole nother thing. We'll get into that after we get done with the Chinook. So back to this, like I said, we're gonna tear everything out of it tomorrow and get a clean slate again. Do a little bit more cleaning. I had to remove the battery tray and there was a bunch of dirt and stuff up under there, so need to continue cleaning it out a little bit more so to have a nice clean slate to start with. And then we're going back to the original plan. The original plan was the T100 out there that we picked up a while back. We're going to use the rear axle out of that. We're going to use the harness and the ECU from that, and the transmission. Then we went and picked up our donor truck just the other day in Radium Springs, the Tacoma, and we're going to use that motor because we know that that's a good running motor. We don't know the condition of the T100. It was open when I got it, rat's nest, like literal like rat's nest stuff down in the intake, down in the valves and stuff. It was pretty nasty. So I don't particularly want to put that motor in my camper that I'm going to be traveling across the country in. So I'm going to start with the motor that we know is good. Yes, I'm going to have to swap the pan and all of that stuff, but I'd rather do that than have to go through that whole other motor, clean it all out, clear it all out, and then hope that it's still good. So we're just going to go ahead and use the trucks what with the original purpose of buying them for was, and between those two trucks we should be able to do 100% of this swap. So super excited that it should be a little easier, I'm hoping. I don't want to say easy, but keep it simple, stupid. You know, I know the 3/4s in and out, so it just kind of seems best to stick with what you know, so that in case if anything happens and I'm out in the middle of nowhere, I at least have an idea on what's going on and how I can fix it or limp it home or whatever. But you know, I don't know much about the 2UZs, the 4.7 Tundras, but I do know a lot more about the 3/4s. So I feel confident that I can wire it in a day. I can get everything. I mean, if we can just get it mounted and hung, from there, it's just bolting stuff in and routing new lines. And I mean, I can get that thing fired up here pretty quick. So I'm excited to see how long that takes, I think, or how quickly I can get that done, rather. But that's why I'm so excited. I think that it'll actually come together a lot sooner than what I originally anticipated. So I don't know. I would really like to see the truck being able to start in a month's time from today. And it's the 9th of September. So let's see what happens. But that's pretty much it, guys. Just wanted to give you a little bit of a catch up on why I haven't been doing much. I've been super busy with this. I had a little bit of video, and then it's mainly just been me sitting around kind of thinking, and I'm sure you guys don't want to see me do that. So get back on it and hopefully get some more content coming and show you guys some more good video and some good progress on this thing, because I am ready to go camping. So hopefully next year it'll be all dialed in and ready to go, so that we can start our adventures. But thanks a lot, guys. Keep watching, and like I said, I'm not defeated, but we'll just call it what it is. It's a little bit more work than I would like to tackle at this point in time. So V8 out, V6 in. It'll be a 5-speed, so we should be good to go. Should have enough power, plenty of power. So just wish that it whatever, we'll supercharge it. Cool. We'll see you guys later.